Like, wait a minute, why is it so loud? Why is it so loud suddenly? OBS. Okay, here we go. Yeah, sometimes it's gonna bug you, I don't know why. So we have to go to Magic Tree. A Trace Wood. What was the last quest? Okay. Okay, this is the main quest, Allies. And this one is a side quest. Okay. So yeah, I just want to finish the chapter. Because I was hoping to I actually hope, last time, yesterday, right? To finish chapter 3. But it's, yeah, I don't know. It's like, as I said, if I want quest, you have to skip time. And run from like the swamp to the city, and then back to the sewer. And it's not fun. It doesn't feel natural to skip time, or several times for one quest. Oh, that's relevant. Hello. What is he doing?
Hello again, Witcher.
Greetings, Radovid.
No magic mirror between us this time.
Yeah.
I'm pleased you found my sanctuary. Triss Merigold lent a hand, am I right?
You know Triss?
Not personally, but I know Philippa Eilhart, and that's like knowing all sorceresses.
I still have no idea what this guy is.
Witcher.
Yeah.
Who are you? And I don't mean your name.
Good question, but one with no simple answer. I was raised at the Redanian royal court. My father was murdered during the war with Nilfgaard. Ever since I lost interest in toys, I've strived to regain my heritage, find my father's murderers, and introduce order to my lands. Sadly, I'm surrounded by corrupt traitors, overly ambitious sorceresses, and frustrated chaplains of the Eternal Fire.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
Nothing attracts sons of bitches like power.
You wanted something?
Familiar with these strange edicts in Vizima?
I've heard about
Oh
them.
yeah, right.
They bear the royal seal, but some suspect fraud.
Tell me more.
It's just as Thaler said. Foltest didn't sign these. I'd recognize his signature.
You know Thaler?
Certainly. I'd be a fool not to know Temeria's chief of intelligence.
So Foltest didn't declare martial law?
No. I feel I should inform him of this.
So good that we kind of sided with Thaler.
Who is Philippa?
One of Redania's most prominent citizens. She has bribed, dazzled, or bullied half of Redania's elite. She also belongs to the Lodge of Sorceresses.
Sounds like fun.
Triss.
They don't accept sorcerers?
No. Each sorceress believes she's to decide the fate of the world. Sometimes they do.
If you say so.
Don't disregard sorceresses. Beautiful, wise, helpful. At least so they present themselves. Someday, I'll put them in their place. Though in her favor, Triss once betrayed her girlfriends.
I trust Triss. I don't trust her, but we find each other useful. Do we trust Triss? I don't know. Maybe because of Snoo, I'm gonna trust her. What did Triss do? Nothing. The guy is just talking about mages in general. Hello, Alvin, by the way. So he doesn't like magical, like mages and wizards and stuff.
I trust Triss.
So the usual stuff, you know.
My words.
How was your day? Everything is cool? How's the weather in Canada? It's still shitty today. I don't know, mate. It's I just hate like grey weather. If it's raining, it's okay. If it's snowing, it's okay. Sunshine is obviously also quite nice. But like, cold grey weather, it's like, I don't know.
What's your connection to Ada?
I had hoped to persuade her to marry the King of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria
So
in
yeah,
its fight
same.
against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united
The
could
entire
resist the
week.
expanding powers of the knightly orders
Let
and
me
the
check
guilds.
from-
Additionally,
Enough.
Korea.
You've convinced me, but I'm not Ada.
and you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
She's cute.
You're an expert on monsters. You
On
broke her
women,
Striga
he means.
spell.
On women.
True.
Can she bear children?
I don't see why not.
Healthy human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could
Uh-huh.
examine her.
Thank you. Keep
I
this
could do it.
conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring.
Oh,
Ever
he's
in
smart.
Redania,
What ring?
it's
I
the
don't see
royal
any ring.
court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so he's like a royal, but like there was like, I don't know. It is going to snow. What the fuck? What the heck? What the heck? It's not good. Can you see it? So it's like... Yeah. It is a mix of snow, rain, sun and cloudy weather. And from -degrees to +12. Lovely stuff. Cool, cool. Can't you wait to decide what it wants? Would be cool. Just, you know. Okay. Jeez. Are you in the next chapter? Not yet, not yet. What's up with my phone? What the heck? Like, I have a feeling that the Twitch app is kind of broken these days. I don't know. It doesn't work properly. It's kind of buggy. Come on, I just want to see the chat. Here we go. Here we go. We are in the Experience Everything season, yeah. I just hope no tornadoes or like storm weather or this kind of stuff. The good thing is like there's like usually what I only have is like typhoon, but I'm kind of, you know, up in the north, so it's okay. But last year when I was on the island, there was like a big typhoon. Jesus Christ, that was scary. Can you get tornadoes? No, not tornadoes here. I hope. I hope.
Witcher.
Farewell.
Let's go. But yeah, typhoon is like the only thing you have to worry about here. But the last year it was so bad. Like an entire, I think there's a city, Busan, I think, maybe you know it. It's like 3 million city, like yeah, 3 million citizens, and the whole city was like underwater. Like the subway was just you could dive and have fun.
Duty calls.
In the subway, it was like underwater everything. It was really huge. And I was like on the island, and it was like in the middle of a typhoon. It was crazy. Yeah. Like for 3 days nothing was like open, everything was like, you know. I don't know. It was scary.
You whisk children away, turn them into witches.
Okay, what do I have to do by the way? What's the quest now? Let's do this one. I must convince either Jevin or Siegfried. Of course we're gonna go to the elves, but where is he though? Where can we find him? I know he was like in the swamp, but the swamp... Wait, are they back? Yeah. Yeah, the elves, the Order, the Temerian state are the only potential allies I know of. Yeah. I know where Siegfried is. Oh, yeah. Vivaldi's home. Vivaldi. We have to go to Vivaldi. Okay, let's go. But how is the weather in Canada? I know, like, in the US, like in the Middle East. It's the middle, not Middle East. Like the middle... What was it called? The... Something belt. There's like a lot of tornadoes. Middle East, that's the different part of the world. I found out that today that in Alberta it's illegal shoot... What? Is it legal to shoot a dog on your property? Hmm? Because they could do damage. This is like an old law. Like from, I don't know, the colonial times. Because I think until last year in Germany, where the law, law prohibiting insulting the king. Yeah. Cool. You know, it's been a while since we had a king. Or a Kaiser. Emperor. So yeah, some old remedies from the medieval times. Would I have to come back? What the heck? I think I have to go to Vivaldi, right? There is a province that has tornadoes. Oh, dude. I have no idea. I've never experienced a tornado. But this is like the only thing I'm really scared about. Or scared of. I don't mind like rain or like storm or like earthquakes. But tornadoes, I have no idea. I just think it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Just super scared of tornadoes. I just think it's just like, so much power, I cannot control it. It's just too much.
Did you want something, Wolf?
Woof woof.
I have an offer. Do you want to see Salamandra destroyed?
They're also Dwan, but they bother me more than most. What did you have in mind?
An alliance.
I have powerful friends who see a way to destroy that organization.
I can't say I'm keen to see that happen. But since you helped me...
Does that mean you'll meet with them?
When and where, Wolf?
At a tavern in the trade quarter, the new Nera court.
Vizima is heavily guarded. But for you, I'll find a way. See you there, Wolf.
It'll be worth your time, I assure you.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask Siegfried and the Templars because they're kind of racist, you know, they want to like kill everyone, all the monsters. Not monsters, but like non-humans, right? Hello, Blank, what's up? How was life? How was work? Everything's cool? You don't have any night shifts anymore? Huh? Hello, my friend! Who's that guy? He's like the leader of the Elven Uprising, so not only the elves, but like elves and the dwarves, so pretty much all the non-humans. You know, they live like in slums, right? They are slaves, and like the elven women are pretty much, you know, just used for pleasure. And, you know, dwarves, they're being robbed of their property and all what they have or what they enjoy. And yeah, so they are kind of, you know, they are the rebellion, and he's like the leader of the rebellion. So yeah, so they're trying to, you know, look, I think they're going to attack Vizima and try to kill like the king or whatever rules is Vizima. Then we kind of support them. Because now we have witches, so we're non-human. And because, you know, elves.
Something must be done about that.
Cute pointy ears. I cannot resist. He's cute for the graphics. Hey. The thing is, what I don't like about elves in this game is their hair. It kind of looks like a, I don't know, half bald, half hairy, I don't know.
The neighborhood has lost charms.
Harry Potter? I don't know. Yeah, let's go.
Quite the dangerous one, bearing weapons on your back.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm so confused with the quest. I should tell Triss about the secret meeting. Okay, what to go to Triss? Where's Triss though? Is she still at the party? Nope.
This weather is
Work is good. No night shifts. That's good. But aren't like night shifts more chill? Like less people and stuff you have to deal with? Hello.
Speak, then get out of my sight.
Listen, I've found us some allies.
Great. In time for our meeting with Luvarden. We'll discuss it with him.
Agreed.
Geralt, you should know we've angered some powerful people. This meeting could change much.
What do you mean?
Tend to any unfinished business in Vizima, and prepare. Afterwards, it may be too late.
Okay. Okay. This is a hint, right? So, this is the end of the chapter. Alright.
Fine. I'll come
Let's
by
have a look
later.
if we have stuff to do. So I guess this is like the final quest in this chapter. Is there anything I would like to do? Okay, identity, no. Okay. Let's just maybe go to Shani, say bye, and then that's it, I think. I think we've have nothing else to do. La la la. Oh. Yeah, there's like no side quests anymore. Yeah. We got all the cards. Yeah. Let's just talk to Shani and then let's go. See? Look at the hair. It's so strange. Why is the hairline so in the back? Like, what the heck? Look at this. Yeah. No idea what's going on there. So, let's talk to Alvin. Hello, you little shit.
I want a puppy.
You'll get a dog someday.
Let's be nice. Let's go to Shani. Say bye.
I'm happy you and Alvin get along. He treats you like a father, you know?
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, there's nothing to talk about.
Farewell.
Let's go. So. Let's go back to Triss. Okay. Card thing. Okay. So what's going to happen? Well, what's the deal here? Where's Triss? Let's go.
Speak.
Listen,
Tend to.
I'm ready.
All in.
How do you know?
I'm a.
What? Okay, let's go to the tavern. And then we are going to have some fun, hopefully. Yeah. Huh? Oops. So.
I think I left the laundry out.
Stupid.
Grant me a moment.
Nope. Okay. Okay. Then let's end the chapter. Ooh, cutscene.
You're in danger.
What? Why?
The militia learned of your meetings. Salamandra has spies in the army. You must flee.
Oh no.
No, I won't. I must speak to the others.
The salamanders will be here soon.
You're
Then
gonna
I'll
kill them.
face them. You run.
You must think poorly of me if you believe I'd let you face them alone.
Ooh.
I expected you'd stay and fight. My people are ready.
Ooh,
volunteered.
there's a big battle coming.
Don't get yourself killed. If anything should happen to you, Carmen...
We'll understand.
Oh,
City guards.
who's
How
this
did
guy?
You're not the only ones with informers in the army.
Vincent, siding with the Witcher was foolish. You don't stand a chance.
We'll see.
You challenge Salamandra.
What happened to this guy? Look at the skin. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna fight. Let's kill the mage. Ow. Hello. Come on. That's not the mage, by the way, but okay. Where's the mage? Ow. Oh. I need some shield here. Shoo. Oh, the mage is here in the back. Who's that? Cool.
Tough cop. Whore from the slums.
Ooh.
True love. Love that overcomes a powerful curse.
Uh-huh. That's Carmen, by the way.
A fairy tale. In a world dominated by scorn and meanness, a world full of bandits and murderers, true love can still work wonders.
Mm-hmm.
Lost causes are worth a struggle. A fairy tale.
Hmm. Yeah, they're way too far back. That was interesting. I wonder if Vincent is helping us because we helped him with Carmen, right? Let's loot. It's Dr. Vincent. Thanks for your help. Do we go up? Meow. There's no one, there's no one here. There's no one in the inn. What's up with the background sound? What's up with all the noise? The battle seemed very quick, yeah. It was, yeah. Ooh, nice. Hello. Bonjour.
You finally arrive, Wolf.
Greetings.
We were waiting.
Decided anything?
Yavin has decided to cooperate.
Under certain conditions, Dwan.
We'll deal with those conditions later. Everything's ready.
Ready for what?
Teleportation, Wolf.
Ooh.
Thanks to the stone you commandeered.
Triss will teleport you and Yavin to the Salamander base, where you'll open the gate.
When?
That's the final point we need to decide. Quiet. I hear footsteps.
The door is locked.
Open up! In the name of King Foltest and the
Who is this
Flaming
guy?
Rose!
It's DeWitt.
I didn't foresee this.
We know about your illegal gathering with the elf. Open up, or you will hang!
Sorceress, teleport us now. My unit is ready.
Are you crazy?
He's right, Geralt. This may be our only chance. Akimbaga Hara.
I once saw a mage who emerged from a teleport without his legs. They arrived 5 seconds later.
On 3, we break the door down!
Maybe there's another way.
Dakambra der Hadrin.
Okay. Dramatic. Very dramatic. Okay, here we are. Ooh. We are in the Salamandra base. It is still in Temeria, in the city. But why am I alone? Yeah, where's the elf guy? I have no idea. I think Triss fucked up.
Where the hell am I?
Yeah.
Triss overdid it this time.
Yeah, I bet because she's pissed. Because we decided we're gonna date Charlie. Right. Salamander.
Although, better here than the middle of some banquet.
Can I just pass now?
It's that witcher.
It's me. It's me, asshole.
Die, bastard! Take that!
Come on, kill him. He was stunned. Hello. This guy's tanky. Ooh. I like chocolate. What's the problem?
I'll kill you!
Wait. Let's use... Get some barrier here. A shield. Ow. Ouch. I'm stunned. Uh-oh. Crap. Let's burn this guy. Ooh, come on. Oh, nice. Nice combo. Kill him, come on. And that's the last guy. Hello.
Die, swine!
Okay, got them. At least you're in like in this Elemental base. So that's good. Now let's find the others. Look at this guy. Okay. Let's have a look at the map. We are here. Command center. Okay. There's the elf. There's the elf. Huh? Where is he? I saw the name. Oh, here. Hello.
Gwynblade, we have no time to lose.
Yavin, you're here after all.
There's no time. Open the portal and let my unit in.
Where's Triss?
She stayed behind to deal with that lunatic DeWitt, but she cast Alzur's shield before teleporting you.
Alzur's shield?
A powerful spell from the book you found in the swamp.
Strange. I don't recall giving it to her.
Gwynblade, my brothers in arms await. Would you take on the entire Salamander base yourself?
Any ideas?
Yeah, why not?
The Salamanders enter their base through a magic portal created years ago by my kin.
Can we use it?
Triss claims it can be activated using a power stone. Luckily, there's one there on the right. Unfortunately, it's guarded by a mage.
Okay. Okay. We have to activate the portal. Right. Let's save. Oh. Yeah, there's a portal. Oops. Fancy. Look at the dwarf. Oh. Okay, he disappeared. He what? He's an elf now. There's a mage. Let's kill him. Hello. Attacking. Ouch. Nice. What's the Stone of Power? Man, I can't use it. I don't like that, you know, when you're in combat you cannot like loot anything or like use stuff in the game. You're kind of stuck in combat until you kill all the enemies. It's yeah. It's a stone, some kind of magic stuff. Hello?
There's no time to lose, Gwynblade.
Yeah. Let's go then. There's Javed. I saw Javed. He's in the back. What do we have to do? Wait a minute. Using the portal temporarily deactivated the barrier. I'm to chat with Professor and Azar Javed. Okay.
I want to see corpses all
So the guy in the back. Oh wow. We're going to trigger.
We all know
No,
the
yeah.
situation.
No.
White Wolf, we've been expecting you.
I see we're all here. Good. We can resolve this.
Ha, I underestimated you in the swamp.
Yeah.
But you won't surprise me now. You go after your goal.
This
no
guy's a
matter
badass
what.
mage, to be honest. Like,
The
look at
elves you
him.
brought are
Like a mix of
doomed to die.
a mage and shaman.
The elven race is condemned. Humans only accelerate the inevitable. If you demonstrate wisdom, you'll see the grand plan.
And if I refuse?
Nothing will change except we'll have one Witcher less. The grand plan foresees all possible resolutions. Join us, or stop being an obstacle.
Spit it out.
You're fighting for a cause in the name of vague principles. You're in a labyrinth of other people's schemes.
Dude, I'm just fighting for some admin boobies, that's it.
The grand plan. The country is ruled by a degenerate monarch who allowed his monstrous daughter to murder citizens for years. Furthermore, during the war, he allowed Nilfgaard to plunder and torch neighboring allied kingdoms.
Wrap it up.
If not Foltest, then who? The Lodge of the Sorceresses? You know not what those bitches do to influence post-war treaties. The resettlements, deportations, the unresolved matter of the Scoia'tael, and others.
Your dazzling conclusion?
Salamandra is not evil. Not more than those with the will to shape their own fate.
Okay. Yeah, but like selling drugs, killing people and stuff, it's okay, right? Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, what's about all the rape, murder, and treason and stuff?
If Salamandra is not evil incarnate, then what of Javed? Immorality, rape, murder, treason. What would you call this creature?
Yeah.
The future, evolution, or destiny?
Screw that future. I'd rather fight a nightmare even if it's hopeless. Though this time, it isn't.
You won't surprise me this time. Now, die!
Let's go.
How? As your shield. Professor, tend to him. I have no counterspell.
What's happening? Eh?
Javed crumbled in the swamp. He could easily have destroyed me and made off with the spellbook. He lost it. Fled. Alzur's shield worked beautifully. Javed ran, leaving the professor behind. I won't let him escape next time.
Geralt, are you alright?
Yavin, what happened?
You took a mighty blow. The spell must have protected you.
That's what she said.
Shield.
The professor escaped, and that barrier blocks our path.
Leave this to me.
I think we're missing the fighting part of this chapter. I know. Where's the battle? Where's, you know, I don't know. I'm like supposed to fight the professor and the mage, Javed. Okay. Huh. Cool. So we are... I have no idea what we are doing here. I'm slightly confused. Okay. Is this the shield from Trace?
You challenge Salamandra?
Yeah. I'm super confused right now. Oh no, I should maybe use my sword. Cool.
Die, shit-eater!
I'm dying now. What? What? Yeah, I'm dead. Cool. And there's no... Oh, we have to fight them again? I mean, come on, game, come on. There's like no autosave. Why not? Yeah, let's skip everything. Ugh. That's so stupid. Can you fight him, please? Yeah, this thing. What? What the? Okay, let's take the stone. Get the buff and go. I'm stuck. Let's skip all the fighting.
Onward, dogs! Charge!
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I'm gonna skip all the talk. It's nothing new. Blah blah blah.
How? As your shield. Professor, tend to him. I have no counters.
Okay, so he wanted to attack us, then the shield triggered. Okay. Let's skip this. And go. Yeah. So, let's save. And so we have to find the professor, right? Let's go. There is Professor. Hello. Now we find the Salamandra.
You will die slow.
Can we fight all of them? Ooh, look at this. Come on.
Die, shit-eater!
Let me use the potion, just in case. Where is it? Here. Extra health. Yep. Come on, kill him. Ooh.
You're dead.
Yeah. Ouch. Okay. Two remaining. This one. Come on, die.
I'll kill you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is way better. Okay, and now let's save again. Oh, we cannot save. Oh, we have to fight this guy.
No doubt your life will end soon, and how useless it's been.
I
You'll
don't know.
die knowing you're an aberration.
You're so full of shit, Professor.
True.
Why do you seek to prevent the creation of new witches? The answer's simple. You feel you have no rightful place in this world. You owe your existence to the conjunction of spheres. But your creators erred. Know how?
Just shut the fuck up. I love the option here. Yep.
Just shut the fuck up.
He's mad. Okay. Let's kill him. Perfect line, yeah. Definitely. Lovely. I hope we can kill him. I hope he's not going like to escape or, you know. What's up with the monster behind me? Okay.
You've triumphed. Go ahead. Your invaluable witch's treasure awaits. You have what you wanted. Show mercy.
No. Ow.
Never hurts to ask.
Ooh.
So you can parry
That's some,
arrows in flight.
You know, Legolas skills there. Oh, please don't let him escape. I have a feeling like Grail is not very competent. Is he? Ooh, what the heck? Ooh, finally. Nom 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 nom. What? Dude, this thing is big. At least he died. Yeah. What do we do? Is it gone? Let's have a look here. Yeah. He's done, guys. He's done. Finally. Are those like eggs? What's in the crate? Run? Nah, I'm fine. Ah, that sound. Oh, let me be safe. Yeah. Can I just escape or do I have to fight? And now the thing is back.
Supports. I could try toppling them to block the passage.
Huh? Okay. Haha, idiot. Can I just run and... Oh, dude, there's somebody. Oh, I cannot move. Okay. Dude, can you please? Do I fight them? So many. There are way too many. Right, I can fight them, just... Can we just... Wait, get out, please. Okay. Help! Okay. This will take some time. Maybe not. Okay. What the heck should I do here? What the heck? Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again.
I could try toppling them to block the path.
Yeah. Okay. I killed myself. Cool. Cool. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah.
Supports. I could try toppling them to block.
Let's try this again. Huh? Okay. So now just run. Like so many. Hello? Okay. Help. Dude, run. Come on. What the heck do I do here? Nope. It doesn't work. Oh, I'm stunned. Come on, come on, come. Get out. Get out. Come on. Move. Okay. Safe. Come on, come on. I have no mana. Crap. There's nothing here. There's oh. Okay, I tricked myself. I'm dead. Crap. I have to go here. Okay. Help. I'm like so confused. Thing is, I can't move. I'm pretty much stuck there. Really stuck. Yeah, kill this thing, please. Can you move somehow? Yeah. Let's go back. Ooh, the big thing is here. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. Help, 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 please help. Oh my. Crap. What's the plan? Die, okay. Okay. Yeah, I know.
Supports. I could try toppling them to block the passage.
Yep. Okay. Can we cross here? No. Oh, let me drink something. Water here. Wow, this is so fun. Best part of the game so far. Hmm. Ay.
Supports. I could try toppling them
Yeah.
to block the passage.
Okay, thank you, Geralt. Hello. Let's go. Oh boy. Well, why am I dead? Why? Come on. Yeah.
Supports. I could try toppling them to block the passage.
Yeah, really? Cool, thank you. Was it not working? Come on. Come on, Geralt, move. Please, move.
If I buried this entire camp, these people would survive.
Yeah, it's cool, Geralt. Cool.
If I don't run out, the entire Salamandra base will land on my head.
Yeah, I'm running. And now? I'm here in a corner. Okay, that's it. It's rather strange.
I should gut the Kikimor. If the professor had any valuable information, it'll be in there.
Okay. Uh-huh. Ooh, it's a new ring. Yeah, this part of the game is kinda strange. The dike. Ooh. How do they know? Ooh. Hello.
I should have known you'd discover who was behind the counterfeit royal seals. I was wrong to see you merely as a monster slayer.
The better you know me, the more impressive I become.
Any chance you haven't deduced everything?
Not much. I know you plan to stage a coup, assume power while your father is away. I also know you found an ally in Salamandra.
Yeah, just tell everything.
My plans remain unchanged, and you won't stop me. I condemn you to death, sentenced to be carried out at once.
Your Highness.
Sorry, Geralt.
Is that the princess you slept with? Yeah.
Never sleeps.
Actually, she slept with me.
As the condemned, I have the right to a last wish.
I was just
One
there.
last kiss from you.
Ooh.
A scandalous request. But the last wish is a sacred custom. So
You wish, Witcher.
Trace, come on.
Spirited away. Someone will pay for this.
Chapter 4, cool. Huh? What the heck? What's up with this city? Are we like in the Middle East? Like Arabia or something? Okay. Who?
You fell out of that strange hole in the sky.
Clever girl.
Mother says I meddle.
Perhaps.
I know everything. Ask me.
I'm confused. Okay then. Yeah. Huh?
What is this place?
This is the shore. Beyond lies murky waters, and beyond that, fields. By boat, you can get to the island.
Uh-huh.
You do know a lot.
I know everything. Ask me.
What's happened here recently?
Alina, the village chief's daughter, will soon marry. For gold, Mother says.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Mother also says Alina's sister, Selena, yearns for Julian. He's Alina's fiancé who lives at the inn. What does yearn mean?
She really likes Julian.
Oh, then Julian yearns for Alina, Selena yearns for Julian, and Alina likes Julian's gold but yearns for Adam. Adults are stupid.
Undeniably.
I know everything.
Okay.
Ask me.
I saw a city.
The submerged city of an ancient race full of treasure and monsters. Now
Smart
fish
kid.
people live there.
I don't know.
I fear them, but the one sitting by the statue of the lady seems jolly.
I'm losing track.
And I sometimes take fish to the sick and poor elves when the Fisher King catches them.
Mm-hmm.
And on the island you can meet the lady, more beautiful than Alina. She yearns too.
I'm completely lost.
Stupid adults. How can you take care of us when you don't understand and you're always yearning?
Do you know who I am?
You have white hair, like every grandpa. You're ugly, but I like you.
That's lucky.
Thank you.
I know everything. Ask me.
Is the shore safe?
Yes.
So
Sometimes
we're
those
still
evil
in the
fish people
kingdom?
creep out of the water and drive off the funny fishermen. I hide under the fisherman's hut.
Clever.
Of course.
Take care.
Is she like on drugs or something? Okay, so we are still in the kingdom because I was confused because, you know, the architecture of the city we've seen was kind of, you know, more like Arabic, more like Middle Eastern. But we are still in the kingdom, right? Lakeside. Oh, we're just on the other side. Okay, okay. So this is Vizima, and we are here. All right. There's a priest. Okay. Huh? Hello? This is a fish.
And I'm Geralt. Pleased to meet you. I don't speak your language.
Your language I speak very well.
Evidently. Let's talk.
Kneel before lady. Speak easy. No kneel. Must be Dagonan and battle. No speak.
So I'm to pay tribute to the Lady of the Lake?
Exact.
All right.
This is just a fish with a gas mask. Why?
Talk. Gulpul Talhul.
Uh-huh.
Everything all right?
Great sadness. No peace in house.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Talk. Gulpul Talhul.
Uh-huh.
What's Witcher in your language?
Which Malal Bull?
Which one? What?
Which Malal Bull? Bull must be. No, Bull means idiot.
All right, then I'm Witch Malal Bull.
Yes, so you be.
I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on.
Got any work for someone skilled with a sword?
Bull. Humans great enemies to Vodianoi. Hire Witcher Big for Vodianoi to kill. Witcher Big at crypt. We love wish humans, yet humans swim our waters.
Did I hear you right? Another Witcher?
Gralol, exact.
Lol.
This loving ghouls at crypt.
I need to speak to him. Farewell.
Okay. Lady of the Lake. Uh-huh. Eh? Boobies, hello! Finally, some boobies. Hey, hello.
Welcome, warrior.
Greetings.
If not for my woes, I'd rejoice in a swim with you.
We can see a lot. Would you mind to cover, you know, some parts of your body? Would be nice. The kids here. I haven't done much.
Who are you?
A naiad. A water nymph.
Ooh.
I serve the Lady of the Lake.
You mentioned woes.
Terrible indeed. I lost my turquoise necklace as I swam in moonlight, a gift from the Lady of the Lake.
Where did you swim?
I usually bathe in the lake, yet that night I dared the river near the village. Sadly, the drowners abide there, led by Zephyr.
Who's Zephyr?
Once one of Vizima's most famous thieves. He moved as quietly as the wind, and quite handsome.
And now?
He once escaped through the sewers, but his loot proved too heavy.
Okay.
He joined the drowned dead, but old habits rarely die as easily.
He still steals?
Of course. Doubtless he stole my necklace. The drowners ever protect him.
Okay. So he's like the drowner boss.
I'll search for your necklace.
How wonderful! I have no gold with which to pay, but perhaps some trinkets could prove useful.
Yeah,
it's
why
a
not?
Deal, then.
I should await you at the end of the beach, in an enchanting lagoon.
How do I find Zephyr?
If you slay enough drowners, he'll appear to discover the problem. Remember, drowners only venture out at night.
Okay.
Where do I find the drowners protecting Zephyr?
They gather at night here on the shore. If you borrow a boat, you may reach the island where you'll find others. Some linger near the village.
Okay, cool.
Farewell.
Uy. Nice booty. But this game is so, I don't know, confusing. A fireplace. Can we level up? Oh yeah, nice. Strength. Maybe stamina. Yeah. Regen. It's cool. Pain resistance. Now let's get stamina full. This is all cool. What's Kuyan? Kuyan is this one? Oxy, no idea. Let's upgrade the swords, I guess. Yep. Monkeys? Yep, there's a monkey. What is it? Why? What? Hello, monkey. What are you doing here? As you look at her, she's standing in the water. Okay, location. Here we are. Now you're at the bathing spot, okay. And there's a boat. Fisher King's hut. Crypt. What are you doing here?
Let's talk.
Okay. Well, there's nothing.
Farewell.
Alright, so let's go to the fisher. It's quite late. Go home, please.
I know everything. Ask me.
Take care.
What's up with the monkeys? Oh, it's locked. Oh, here, okay. From the other side, there's the fisher here. Fisher King. Who?
Greetings. You're the Fisher King, right?
It's just a bum.
Well, I have a professional interest in the area. You see, I'm a witcher. Any monsters in the lake? Amphisbaenas? Dragonflies? Water creepers? No? I see. The lake's safe. While we're talking. Could I use your boat? Take care.
Okay. Thanks for all this stuff. Oh. Let's go. Maybe slaying the monsters, right? Throners. We have to use the boat. Pam 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 pam. Let's go. Ta-na-na. So. That's nice. Okay, let's have a look at the map. Okay, that's the island. Ah, okay, we're here in the middle. Alright. Let's maybe save. Yeah. La 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 la. Hello, boys. Oh, cool. I don't see them. Come on, move. Hello? We can't fight them. What the heck? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I killed the drones. Where's the big dude? Lady of the Lake? Huh? Hello?
Welcome, Geralt.
Who?
Forgive me. I don't remember your name.
For you do not know it, but I know you. By reputation.
Okay.
I should warn you, Dandelion takes many liberties in his ballads.
I have confidence in my source. The mermaid, Shinaz.
Mermaid?
Yes. Why are you surprised?
What did Shinaz tell you?
That you prevented conflict between the Prince of Aglaval and the inhabitants of the underwater city of Iz. Thanks to you and your friends.
Okay, so I guess before we died, right? Before we lost memory.
Encouraging.
Okay.
I hope all goes well here.
Shinaz mentioned your intelligence. I invite you to use it. Speak with the Vodianoi chaplain and the human named Julian.
Who are you?
They call me the Lady of the Lake.
Yeah.
Is that a talkative fisherman your servant?
Servant, no. Women on occasion need men. To secure food and protection, naturally.
I see.
Yeah.
Hosts of knights once defended my honor, but that was long
Host
ago.
of knights.
My poor, sickly Fisher King alone remains.
Milady, they say I returned to life, but lost my memory. Can you help me?
I know you didn't return by chance. First, you must answer. Do you believe in destiny?
Oh boy. Do we?
I believe in something more.
Mysterious and confident. You will regain your identity and achieve your aim.
Okay.
Yet you evade my questions. Perhaps there's something more you speak of. Requires other than a simple choice
bloody
between
monkey.
destiny and free will.
My beliefs defy easy classification. Let's discuss something else.
Yes?
Milady, what happened to those hosts in shining armor?
I fought the legend of the Holy Grail.
Okay.
My bold knights, I know not why, determined to embark on a mission. They claimed it their destiny to find the Holy Grail.
Okay.
Alas, my powers cannot vanquish destiny. I failed at guiding the poor wretches onto the right path.
The Grail was never found?
Just so. Know you the legend of the Grail?
I lost my memory.
Speak with a hermit watching over the graves of those brave seekers.
Okay.
Though boring, he knows the Grail's legend perfectly.
Alright.
I'll visit him.
If you return intent on a mission of paramount importance, believe me, I can be unpleasant.
Farewell.
Alright. Oof. It's safe. That's a lot of new stuff. Wyvern. But we want to get the necklace back. Check the quest. I must go to the crypt. Yeah, later. I should wait until Ada comes down and catch my second one. Yeah, that's the main quest. Of dice, Berenga. Identity. I cannot say what influence destiny has on my life, yeah. I must kill the drowners that haunt the lakeside and the riverbank. Lakeside at the riverbank. So here, we're back. What do they drop? Nothing special. Just brains. Brains, yeah. Let's go back. Okay. River bank. Okay, this direction. Yep. Hello. We have to talk to whom? To the Fisher King? No, right? No. Maybe to him. This guy. Hello.
Talk. Gulpul Talur.
Yeah.
Farewell.
He looks like an alien. He looks like an alien. Okay. Pam 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 para. Let's go here. Hello. So. Oh, my trunk. Where did drone is? Riverbank. Let's have a look. Gonna go here. To the left. Nope. Nope. Wyvern. What's this? It's the crypt. Ooh, place of power, nice. Let's get some magic. We can do it twice because of the talent. So that's okay. Ooh. Oh no, Let's go back. Oops. No. Come on. Ooh. Okay, let's check the other side. Oh, this is a drone. Yeah, a lot of them. Hello, boys. Could you please use your sword? Hello. Yeah, that's better. So where's the big boy? Where's the big boy with the necklace? There's an elf. Let's help the elf. Hello.
When
what are you
will
doing
we
here?
enjoy a hearty meal?
I have no idea. Question.
Dog on a human leash.
There's a wolf. Plenty of them. I mean, I've killed the Droners, and now what do I have to do? On the riverbank. So do I have to go maybe like here? Yeah, maybe. Then let's go here maybe. Nope. Where's the path? Okay. Here we are. I didn't want to fight you. Just enjoy your meat. Enjoy your dinner. There's the crypt. Oh no. So many monsters here. Okay. New location. Village. Ooh.
Geralt.
Hi.
Dandelion.
How did you get here?
By teleport.
Triss teleported me too. It was amazing. I always wanted to see what it's like.
She did that for you? Must be having an off day.
So why did Triss teleport you here?
Let's say she saved me from the kiss of death.
Yeah.
Interesting. Perhaps I'll use it in my new ballad. In any case, what a truly delightful place.
Yeah, so many
Triss
monsters.
said we should stay here until Princess
Really
Ada
nice.
stops dreaming of slitting your throat.
I have to agree. So, tell me about this place. In prose, if you don't mind.
It's a charming area, thoroughly magical in its mood. The peasants seem altogether happy, while the peasant women are,
Dandelion. Something
Good to know.
specific.
Well, there's going to be a wedding. Alina, the village mayor's
Oh, yeah,
daughter,
right.
will marry Julian, the wealthy merchant from Kovir. Then there are the Vodianoi. Oh, Alina's taking care of Alvin.
Our Alvin?
Alvin?
Well, yes, unless he has a twin.
Dandelion.
What's up with Shani?
Oh, I just remembered. Triss said you should watch him since others are after him. Or something like that.
Anything else?
I don't think so. Now to the tavern to meet some charming lass who'll get my spirits up.
Alina? Who's Alina? Prize-winning cow, what? What the heck? Moo? Okay.
Take a good look, Mr. Witcher. You're not likely to ever see another cow like this one.
She is impressive.
Look at that glistening coat. Her tail, and that udder.
Yeah, very nice.
We plan to mate her with a champion bull from Bullsville. That'll be something. A stock known round the world.
No doubt.
Our strawberry is so beautiful.
Strawberry.
Later.
Okay. Hello, Baldy.
Take a...
She is...
Okay, that's the same dialogue. Okay.
No doubt. Later.
Alright.
Now what?
Should we kill her? No. Not now, at least. Ooh, that's the village. Selena, Baker, this Alina, Adam, Blacksmith. Let's Let's go to Alina. What? Oh yeah. Hello.
Good morning.
Greetings. I'm Geralt the Witcher.
Dandelion once sang a love ballad about a witcher.
How heartwarming.
Are witchers like knights, struggling against evil and villainy?
Yeah, definitely.
Dandelion, I'm sure, described my profession realistically.
The ballad was romantic. Lovers bound by destiny, unable to meet.
Romantic indeed.
I'm to marry soon. What brings you here?
You taking care of Alvin?
Yes. He has such beautiful big eyes. Sadly, my husband-to-be won't adopt Alvin.
Can I speak to Alvin?
Yes, he'll be in the village, or helping around the house.
Farewell.
Wait, I have a request. If you happen to pass by the inn, would you be kind enough to look in on my fiancé? And perhaps see if my sister Selena can be found anywhere.
Okay,
Your
we can do it.
fiancé spending time at the inn?
We're not speaking. He's very irritated. We argued about Alvin.
Arguing already?
Wraiths, yeah.
Julian wishes us to have our own children. He wants to send Alvin to the Temple of Melatella, or to be trained as a
So
witcher.
his sister is having
We'll find
something
him at
with
the
king
tavern.
and country.
I see.
Oh, king and country, thank you very much. Wraiths, 4 degrees up. La 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 la. It's
For
good
king
to be
and
the king.
country.
Messed up. Haha. What's up? How's life?
What does he see in her?
Been playing some Halo again? Oh, there's Alvin. Hello, Alvin. Where's shiny Alvin?
Hi, Geralt. I have a new home.
He can talk.
It's nicer than Vizima was. It's just that I missed you.
You like it here?
I do! Are we gonna kill monsters together?
Alvin, fighting monsters is very dangerous. Promise you'll avoid it whenever possible.
Where's shiny?
I promise. There are elves around here.
Ooh.
One is really beautiful, but she argued with Mr. Tobias. Can we play Kill the Elf?
Boy, I really need to talk to you and Alina.
It's not Alina.
Okay.
All the kids play it. I'm always the Grand Master.
My university lost in basketball. Oh. Ah. By the way, like, my university is also quite good in basketball. I should, like, go and visit and, like, see some of the tournaments.
Yes?
You should stop playing Kill the Elf, please.
You should stop playing Kill the Elf.
I really like that game. I always win. Well, almost.
Alvin.
Okay, I'll stop.
This game's crazy.
Yeah?
What the fuck, Alvin? Yeah, exactly. I have no idea. What's up with Shawnee? Where's Shawnee?
I was playing with Shawnee when they came in.
Yeah.
The leader had glasses and used strange words I couldn't understand.
Yeah, the professor.
Shawnee screamed at the man in glasses.
Yeah.
He told her she liked freaks, and he'd show her what a real man was. Shawnee cussed and kicked him in the...
Right.
And then?
Did they hurt her?
No, the man in glasses started crying, and the others were afraid to get close to her, while she called them bad names.
Shawnee's good at that. I feel sorry for the salamanders, but go on.
I ran, and they chased me, and I was running so fast. But then I tripped, and they caught me. They put a sack on my head and led me somewhere. I was scared, more than in the outskirts. I shut my eyes and imagined I was far away from those people. Somewhere beautiful with the sun shining. And then Alina found me. I'm not lying.
I believe you.
I don't want to go back there, Geralt.
It's all right. Let's see.
I'll be good. I promise.
Okay.
Be good. I'll see you later.
That's like a lot of info. Alina. Let's go to the inn. So what was the story? Alina is going to marry Adam, and Adam is like having fun with Selena, and Selena is the sister of Alina, right? And there's like this, I don't know. Drama.
Greetings. I'm Adam.
Hi.
Geralt.
Or is Eve?
I strive to compose a love poem for my beloved Alina.
Ask Dandelion the poet. Supposedly he's pretty good.
He said love would inspire me. He busies himself performing a diversionary maneuver.
A maneuver?
He's courting the miller's daughter to make Miss Arlene jealous. Clever, that one.
Like a fox. Can I ask you something?
Yes?
You're in love with Alina.
You're in love with Alina? You know she's getting married.
I love her secretly, so you must be discreet.
Okay.
Marriage is never an obstruction to true love.
Why?
True. What? So they're cheating. Oh yeah, right, because Alina is marrying the other guy because of money. Yeah, because he's like rich or something. Oh my, oh my. Where's Selena? Isn't she like living here? There's Selena. Ah. Meow. Is she here? Where's Tobias here? In Selena's house. Eh? Hi mate, how are you?
Greetings.
Hello.
What be your moniker?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Lucky to have two witches visit us.
I thought it was my cat for a moment.
Tobias Hoffman, am the village chief.
Haha, yourself.
Beastie Beta, what brings you here?
Beastie Beta?
I wanted to talk to you about the Vodianoi.
Like, this game is so strange.
Julian's in charge of that business.
Business?
He fishes treasures from the lake, renovates them,
I bet the
and
game
sends
devs were
them to
just like
markets in
drinking
Vizima.
something or smoking something while developing the game.
Any
It's
work
just
for a
like,
witcher?
I don't know.
A creature looking
Everything
like
in
a
one
fish
game.
with legs appears by the lake. They say the crypt in the fields is home to a beast. It has huge teeth, resembles a dead mother-in-law. Horrible, they say.
Any reward for these creatures?
Bring proof, and I'll be generous.
Tell me more.
About what?
Any dice players around?
Oh yeah, dice.
Tis a popular pastime, Beastie Beta. Not a bad player
Beastie
myself.
Beta.
We should sit down sometime.
Ooh, let's play. I mean, Beastie Beta is better than Freak. So at least something. Okay. Ooh, we are 3 of a kind. Nice. That's lucky. Ah. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind. Come on. Ooh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's good enough. No! Oh. Asshole. So lucky again. 1, 4. What do they have? We have a pair. And hey, he's cheating. He's cheating. Come on, I saw it. Let's go. Maybe, I don't know. Try to get a 5. Give me a 5 or 6. Ah, crap. Wait, are we still winning? We have 6, 6, 2, 2. We got 5, 5. And. Okay, let's go. Screw this guy. Let's go to the inn. Okay. Let's go to the inn. Nope. Here. Okie dokie. Is this the inn? Vilas Hut Inn. Yeah. There's Selena and Julian. Uh-huh. What are you doing here? Alone. Uh-huh. Are they fighting? Selena, what are you doing? Hello, by the way.
Good morning, Witcher.
Greetings. You look sad.
My sister will wed a man she doesn't like. I have not to wear to the wedding, for our father expended his savings on his beloved daughter's dowry. Furthermore, it's hot as hell. But all goes well otherwise.
Doesn't sound good. May I ask a question?
Yes?
Is your sister happy about getting married?
She's happy. She has no concern for her younger sister. Alina doesn't deserve happiness.
Yeah?
Oh, how I hate that nymphette.
Oh, okay.
Now she's ensnared Julian, a wealthy town merchant.
Yeah.
While she wanders about with her nose in the clouds.
Don't worry. You'll find a good husband.
Better than Julian? Not, woe, I suffer for the masses, Adam. How pathetic.
Okay, she's jelly.
Or perhaps you mean the hermit? Such are my options. Did you see the engagement ring Julian gave Alina? A diamond larger than a pigeon's egg.
Oh,
Calm
nice.
yourself.
Why take her side? Admit it, she's dazzled you. Oh, how I despise her.
Oh yeah, she's really
She'll
pissed.
not have you. I'll give myself to you right now on the nearest rock. You merely need to give me a nicer ring than the one Julian gave Alina.
Okay.
I have the
I'm in.
Show me. It must be more beautiful than Alina's engagement ring.
That's, yeah. We have a ring. Is it enough?
That's the ring? So be it. I'll show Alina I can have any man.
But...
Kiss me.
All right.
Okay. Oi. Okay. And there she goes. Now you already know what happens when you give a girl a ring. Yeah, it's okay. Shani's not here. These games are crazy. Let's go to the end.
Geralt, is that you? How are things?
Yes.
I found Alvin.
Alvin? Wait a minute. Triss wanted me to do something, hammered it into my head for an hour. Oh yeah, I have a Dimeridium amulet for him.
Cool.
Dandelion, I can't trust you to do anything.
Is that so? Well, I just remembered I had a package for you.
A package?
I don't know. Something. But I might have lost it.
Quit pouting, Dandelion. What do you have for me?
Fine. I have a letter to you from your lover.
Oh.
Shani.
Oops.
Hand it over.
Oops. That's bad timing. Bad timing. Yeah. I definitely don't feel guilty about the stuff we have done. Letter from Shani. A letter scented with herbs written in Shani's sprawling, erratic hand. Geralt! I've thought blah blah, good idea, yeah. I'm really concerned about you and think someone should be by your side. Yeah, it's okay. Before I read on, sit down for something terrible has happened. Oh no. Alvin has disappeared. Yeah, he's here. Yeah, we know. Please find him. Yeah, we found Alvin. I know you have grown to like the boy as much as I have. No, I'm just pretending to, like, have sex with you. So, yeah. And through the three of us are almost a family. You would make a fine father for Alvin. Thank you. Have I mentioned that I worry about you? It's because I love you. I definitely don't feel bad. And I believe you love me just as much as that I will end happily. Or will end happily. Crap. Come home as soon as you can, my boys. Shani. How many babies now? Only one. Only Alvin. Huh. Yeah, that's from Shani, so that's the where's Shani? I can show you Shani actually. That's Shani. That's Sweetheart. That's like one of her cards, the first one. And because of this one, so that's pretty much all lover in the game. And yeah. But she's like still in the city. But we cannot go back right now. If you have more, name them Simon Theodore. I know.
Yes?
The thing is, a witcher cannot have babies, by the way. He's, yo.
Fighting or watching?
It's Julian, okay. He doesn't have any ammunition, if you understand. The witches and mages, they cannot have. Or children. They're shooting blanks. Alvin and the Chipmunks, yeah. Oh, maybe that's the where the name's coming from. Maybe that's you know, an Easter egg. Who knows? There was like one guy actually whistling the Star Wars theme, so. And there was also like a Easter egg with the Beauty and the Beast. So yeah, there's like a lot of stuff in the game. Let's go here. Kill the drowners and get the necklace for the one lady. Like, it's so amazing how much content this game has. I just have a feeling like the old games, you know, they're just like full of content and stuff and quests. Like, I don't know. If you compare like the old games to the new games, you can finish like a new game in like what, 6 hours maybe? Maybe 10? If you play a good RPG game, maybe 20. But if you think of Dragon Age, we played like Dragon Age 1 like for 60 or 70 hours, Dragon Age 2 like also for 80, and Inquisition for like 120, I think, with all the DLCs. And this game also, like, I think we are playing it like for 40 hours now. Why is Alvin here? What? Okay. Nice boobies. Ooh. Ooh.
You saved me. I was scared.
Everything's all right.
I know.
Why were you playing by the river?
Yeah.
I found a wounded dog. Shani says we should care for those who get hurt.
What was I thinking?
Eh?
Pick up sticks. Maybe we could settle down together. At least I stopped short of proposing. Shani deserves someone normal. Someone who will care for her, not wander the world risking his neck for a handful of coin. I have no right to put her and Alvin in that position. I'm a witcher. Sometimes I truly regret. I miss them. Her.
Uh-huh. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, Alvin is here.
I have a gift for you. You like this dimeridium necklace?
Necklaces are for girls.
True.
This'll keep your nightmares at bay. I wear one too.
An amulet like yours.
Costing
Do you
him.
want to live with Alina and Julia?
I dream about Alina. I see her in the fields,
I don't
dancing
know.
in sunlight, searching.
I don't know what happened.
She
to be
tells
honest.
me to help, but I know we won't find anything. When I wake, I can't breathe and feel bad.
They're just bad dreams, Alvin.
Maybe like Geralt is getting
ordinary people?
what?
Witches protect people like these. Simple, defenseless, normal.
Put on the necklace.
What the heck?
One, look into my eyes. See your death. Need to hear this. You're not even human.
Alvin.
Now do you see the necessity of this action, no matter the price? Geralt, open your mind.
Slay the kid? Okay. Yeah, I was saying maybe like Geralt is, you know, having flashbacks. Maybe he's like getting his memory back or something. That's why. You're seeing all the cutscenes and like his thoughts, I don't know. Where are the drones? Are we too late? He's safe. I don't think he's safe. Yeah, same. Hey, wait a minute. We have to be here. Naiad's bathing spot. Yeah, that's your place. I must still tend to the drowners on the riverbank. Let's see. That's the spot. Oops. Okay, let's go back then. Maybe we like trigger the other quest so the donuts are gone. But Alvin was in the house. Why is he here now? Or why was he here? Strange it is. Strange it is. Okay. Adam's house. What do I have to do? Alvin. Now that I have done what Trish asked, I can tend to other matters, okay? Crypt. I must find Julian and warn him. Where's Julian? Who is Julian, by the way? Julian? Lakeside. Bridge. Let's activate the quest maybe, because I'm kinda lost. Where is it? Arcana identity. This one. Should be here. Okay. We have to find elves. They're like elves also here. Somewhere. Hiding. Oops. Maybe we should like skip some time and have a look. During the day. Yeah. There's your fireplace. Chief. It's the blacksmith. Oops. Alina here. Whoops. Hello, woof woof. Can I sleep here? No, why not?
Yes?
Okay.
Big.
How do I skip time? Let's go, yeah. Oh boy, boy, boy. That's the cow. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back and have a look if we can find a fireplace here. Whoops. Oh. Hello. Alden again.
Hi, Geralt.
How did you get here?
Yeah.
I'm not telling. I'll walk with you.
If anything happens, run.
Dude, like, the kid is strange.
Yes?
Be good.
No shit. Yeah. I mean, we knew he's strange, but even more. So he can teleport? It's use the fireplace. I'm gonna kill the drones later. I just wanna have a look. What's going on during the day. Can we level up? No. Potions maybe? Alchemy. Let's have like one cat potion maybe. Although... Now we are fine, let's just sleep. Yeah. Ooh. Oof. Leather. Would like Shiny to join us. Crypt, there's the crypt. Campfire. Riverbank. You have to go back. I know. Campfire. Boat. Do we go to the crypt? Alvin Ripples. Yeah. Heat of the day, Julian. Okay. So we cannot go back to Vizima right now. Because of Ada. So Ada is like the daughter of the king, I think, and she's like trying to start a coup and, you know, take over the throne. Because the king is, I think he's like in foreign lands fighting, or I don't know, on a crusade or something like this. So yeah. Yeah, drones. I don't know. Let's go to the crypt. Be safe. What level are we, by the way? See it. Skilled Witcher. Nice. A skilled Witcher. Level 22. Cool. Very nice. Hello, what are you doing here? You monster. Oh. Having breakfast, huh? Yep. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. I think we have like one cut potion.
Berengar, mysterious witcher and outcast. I finally found him.
Hello?
Fucking witch's fate.
True. Hello?
What do you want, Witcher?
I've been looking for you, Berengar, for some time. I have some questions.
You mean you're not looking for that legendary suit of armor?
Oh?
Well, you'll have to wait, because a Wraith and some Brooksai will be here any minute. You think you can handle them?
Think I can't?
Fine. Play tough.
Mm-hmm.
As that old stooge Vesemir used to say, let's fight and see.
I can hear them coming. Get ready.
I've been ready since childhood. Those bastards at Kaer Morhen saw to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's use the potion. Cat here. Ooh. Hello, ladies. Let's use fire. Ooh. Back. Cool. Bruxa, who is Bruxa? Is she like the vampire boss lady? Oh, look at her. Jeez, thank you. Nice. Cool. Got them. I must follow Berengar. Okay, let's just loot them. Anything special? No. There's a crate. Where's Berengar? Yeah. Just loot the stuff here. Loot the crate, have a look. They're decent. Necklace. Oh, let's eat something, by the way. Fish. Fish and maybe, I don't know, a chicken sandwich. Ooh.
Nice style, but not perfect. During a half pirouette, you leave your groin unprotected.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
I'll demonstrate when we get out of here.
I don't intend to discuss swordplay. What do you know about Salamandra?
Straight to the point. Know why I'm laughing, Geralt?
No.
I'm laughing at you.
Wow,
so
what a burn.
Witchily, fast, deadly, and sure of yourself. With your unwavering sense of what's right. Think you're better than me?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't want to fight you.
Oh, that's right. The code forbids it.
Watch it. Here they come again.
Okay, so we cannot fight other witches. Hello. I've some fire for you. Quack, quack. Come on. Uh-oh, I'm stunned. Uh-oh, wow. Ouch. By the way, we haven't seen any male vampires. Just saying. What's this, by the way? Sold. We can see a lot of, yeah.
That was easy enough.
Berengar, I'm not about to get killed by a few Bruxae, if that's what you were hoping for. Let's talk.
Who said I wanted to talk? You gonna force me?
I hadn't intended to. I was thinking.
That since we're both Witchers, somehow we'd come to an agreement? To me, you're no better than that scoundrel the professor. You're just a bigger hypocrite.
So you worked with Salamandra after all?
I never said that.
Shit.
Ooh. Even more enemies. Ooh, what a nice axe. Two-handed axe, 9 to 27 damage. This one is 8 to 22. Piece of armor. What? He can fight alone. He's a big boy. I'm gonna loot. I cannot loot. Okay, let's fight. Hello. Can I stun them and finish them? No. Because if you stun an enemy, you can like finish them with one attack. It's pretty much a critical. Okay. Come on. So tanky. Bloody vampire. Ooh. Yeah, let's use fire. Come on. Ouch. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Ouch. Okay, please don't die. Ouch, 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 come on. Move. I'm stunned like forever. Move, get out. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Help, please. Fire.
Was that necessary?
They stun me all the time. So annoying. Come on. Ow.
You asked for it.
Ooh. Okay, okay. She's the last one. Ah, that was close. It's a close
Looks like
fight.
we're done here.
Can we talk?
Fine, but not here. Let's go outside. Sit by my fire.
Finally.
Is there any loot? Anything decent here? Please. Na. Oof. Nothing special. Okay, then location. Yep. Trunk. Okay. Let's talk to Berengar. Pam 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 pam. Come on. Where's the fire? Where's the camp? Oh, Alvin is gone, by the way. Oh no, he's back. Hello, Alvin.
What the hell am I doing here? We can talk by the fire.
Yeah, we're here. Come on.
We can talk by the fire. 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 We can talk by the fire.
Can we talk now? Oops.
All right, what's so urgent?
I'd best start at the beginning. What's your connection to Salamandra?
Yeah.
What the hell? It's a simple story. They found me some time ago and the professor made me an offer I couldn't refuse. You know the kind. Help us or we'll feed you your balls.
Okay.
I did what I had to do. It's funny. They remind me of Witchers. Never had a choice, with them or you. The Witchers made me a mutant. The professor made me a criminal. An outcast twice over. I escaped as soon as I could. They got nothing out of me. I didn't sell anyone out. And then I came here.
Okay.
I have the distinct feeling you're not telling me everything.
How perceptive. There is one more thing. Salamandra wants Alvin.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but he's important to them. They sent me here to find him, but I have no intention to. I just want to earn some Arns and leave, for good.
So, you know nothing more about the attack on Kaer Morhen, about the stolen Witcher's formulae?
Not a thing.
Then I have just one request. Stay away from Alvin.
Yeah?
I heard you're attempting to resolve the conflict between humans and the Vodunoi.
Maybe Alvin is some kind of a portal or
Did they
something.
send
I
you
don't
to
know.
dissolve my contract? Fine by me. Take it.
What contract?
The one negotiating a peace between humans and the Vodunoi. Both sides came to me. I have no intention of pursuing it, and the job will fit your sainted legend perfectly.
Do I sense envy?
Don't flatter yourself. I have only contempt for people like you.
Don't digress.
My take? Cull one of the two sides, and the rest will fall into place.
Yeah.
You mentioned a suit of armor?
You don't know the legend?
No.
I thought every little Witcher had heard it.
Tell me.
The legend, as legends do, tells of a great warrior. It's more boring than Dandelion's ballad about you, which is hardly possible. But it turns out our hero employed Witcher's fighting techniques while wearing armor. Was he a Witcher? Who knows?
Sounds interesting.
They called him Raven. He had connections to gnome inventors with superior technical knowledge. In their secret workshops beneath Mount Carbon, they created a suit of armor both durable and light.
Ooh, that's nice.
Perfect for a Witcher.
A legendary suit of armor.
Yeah, we need new armor anyway.
I should do some treasure hunting.
Good luck. I suspect Raven was buried in it, and I have long scoured cemeteries in hopes of finding it.
Know anyone who could tell me more about the armor?
The local blacksmith is an inventor and knows the legend. You could also try the elven handyman.
I'll do that.
Cool, nice.
Know where I can find the friendly Vodian priest?
By the Lady of the Lake's altar on the shore.
Have you met
Sometimes
the
the dragon worshippers drive him away, so wait for him. If it's
guy?
not
The
beneath
fish
you.
alien thing guy.
Yeah?
You mentioned an imperfection in my defense.
Yes. You leave your groin open when you do a half spin. A beginner would notice. I even know why.
Care to tell me?
Big balls.
To do a half spin correctly,
You're gonna protect them
you need
way
to
too
have
big.
both legs in working order. One of yours was crushed once.
Possibly.
So it goes. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Yeah. Okay.
Farewell.
Stupid. Alright. Okay. Questies. Path of Destiny. Yeah, the Droners, that's at night. Identity, no. Alvin. Ripples. Yeah, let's try to find Julian and talk to the blacksmith. Campfire. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah. I wonder if you are going to meet Shiny again. let's check the village. Old peasant, hello.
I wished to reach the island, but that growling fisherman refused to take me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. Hello, peasant.
Witcher, those noon wraiths keep us from working the fields.
Huh?
Well.
Not for free, I know. May that miser Hoffman part with some coin to end this problem.
Cool. My new quest.
Where did the noon wraiths come from?
They are midday demons, appearing when the sun reaches its zenith.
Ooh.
Even children know that.
I'm happy to learn more.
Noon wraiths are born of heat, grief, and the ploughboy's sweat drops. They dance in the sun and draw in careless wanderers. No man has ever survived a dance with the noon wraiths. They depart when the sun sets and return when the sun reaches high in the sky again.
Thanks for the tale.
A new quest. Lovely. Adam. We are looking for Julian, right?
Come from afar, see no signs of a wedding.
What's going on here? There's Selena. Hello.
Yes?
I'd like to talk to you.
I'm in no mood.
Okay. Hello.
You've doubtless traversed the world, so my question should not surprise, though it may sound strange.
Okay, go on.
Ask.
I wish to fetch my daughter a splendid frock for her wedding. Where might I find a beautiful shawl to complement it?
Oh, do you have anything for her? No. I think we have one in the stash. Yeah, we have nothing. Crap.
What were you thinking?
The elves should leave the lakeside.
Hello.
Maybe
I dreamt of a world encased in ice.
Uh-huh.
A refreshing dream in heat like this.
Very funny.
That's unforgivable.
Oh. Locked. Nothing. Nothing here. Hello, milady.
My
Come from
grandma
afar,
says
see
nothing
no
matches
signs
the
of a
beauty
wedding.
and danger of the noon wraith's dance.
Blacksmith. Here we go.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello.
How can I help the gentleman?
Who might you be?
Master Handyman at your service. I handle repairs of all kinds, produce strange and non-standard objects, and am a capable creative blacksmith and carpenter.
You're rather versatile.
One has to survive, so I offer other services. Besides, I have an expensive hobby.
Okay.
A hobby?
My kin and I yearn to build a
flying machine.
We built several already, but none worked. We had to cover the pilot's medical expenses.
I see.
Yes?
Berenger mentioned you know the legend of Raven.
I know nothing about the legend. I'm more interested in technology. That armor was a breakthrough in armor design, made possible by advances in metallurgy and smelting.
Very interesting. About the armor.
I can tell you about its qualities.
Good, but remember I know little about metallurgy or smithery.
Yeah, we want to know where it is.
3 elements remain of Raven's armor. A spalder, a rear brace, and a gauntlet.
Oh.
The highest quality iron ores and state-of-the-art
I think we have one
technologies
piece.
were used in its making, not some useless Temerian smelting pots. The gnomes surpass us technologically by an age. Beneath Mount Carbon, they have blast furnaces and quenching tanks, equipment beyond our reach.
Can you tell me about the armor?
As you wish. The technologies I mention allow for the production of steel both hard and flexible, essentially indestructible. As I said, only parts of the armor remain. To recreate the entire suit, you must find replacement material and someone to assemble the parts.
Any suggestions?
Search crypts where great knights were interred. I heard the counts of the Reuter dynasty wore similar armor.
Yeah, we have one
Pieces
piece.
of that should be reforgeable.
Okay.
Farewell.
No, we have one. Is it a quest item? Yeah, here. Piece of armor, quest item. So we need 3 items, right? 3 pieces.
I'm tired.
Piece of armor. We need to find the nodes of an elven minstrel. Okay. Then we need to find the elves. Where are the elves? Oops. What's here? Bridge. Ruins. Yeah, we need to find the elves. Anyway, because we have to talk to them. We have to come back at night to slay the drowners for that one quest. There's plenty of stuff to do. Let's just maybe have a look. What's in the bag? Oh, there's someone. Who is it? Oh. Santon. What the heck? Huh? Okay, are we in Ireland now? Hello, boys. What the heck? Oh, we can play something here. Is it alcohol? I guess wine or something. Let's give them. Yeah, vodka. Another Easter egg. Okay. We received 4-leaf clover. Okay. Symbol of luck. It's a quest item. Hello, boys. Ooh, someone's having a party.
If I were a rich man.
True.
Greetings.
Hello.
You'll not get any further. The bridge is destroyed.
It doesn't look uncrossable.
Well, there's just forests and meadows over there.
Thanks for the warning. Need a witcher?
You're a witcher?
Yep.
Yes.
Sir?
Need a witcher?
My life's work stands at the edge of oblivion. You alone can help.
What's the problem?
I had a dream. The river ghosts begged me for assistance.
River ghost?
A humble servant of the Lady of the Lake. A lifetime's chance to show my devotion.
Sure.
The old bridge I tended fell into ruin, yet the ghosts remained attached to it. They asked me to restore it to order.
Okay.
How can I help?
What my son and I erect in daytime is destroyed each night.
Ooh.
I'll wager it's damnable grigs.
So I have to come back at night and kill the ghost?
My help will cost you.
Do you wish 400 orens, or a book about spectres and the king of the wild hunt? Or you can have my son's help during dangerous excursions. He's an excellent archer.
Ooh, nice.
Let's trade.
Visit the old wench in the village. Beware, she's a witch, but she may know some means of driving off grigs.
All right.
Cool.
Greetings, sir.
Never mind the sir. I'm Geralt.
'Tis a true honour. Geralt.
My lord
How
Geralt.
are you with a bow?
Best in the village. I can hit an apple at 50 paces.
Great.
Yes?
Don't you want to be a builder like your father?
Not really. When my father refurbished our hut, the doors wouldn't close. The stairs are such that even the cat fears them, and when it rains...
Okay.
I see.
Besides,
It's very skilled,
I prefer to use my bow. One day, I'll enter a tournament in Vizima.
Good luck.
Yes?
Can he now? No, he's not going to follow us. At least not now. Okay. What's the bridge? Ooh. What happened here? Ay, 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 ay. What the heck? Oh, no, 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 no. Bye. Ugh. What's here? Ruins. Hello. I cannot loot, why not? We're not in combat. Just save. No, okay. No. I can't loot the guy. Maybe come back at night. Yeah, maybe. Let's go. What's there in the back? Hello, pigeons. Ooh! Plenty of enemies. Let's go. I don't want to fight right now, I'm just gonna, I just want to scout and see what we can find. Meadows. Is this the village? No, that's the inn. Okay, what's here? Fields. Uh-huh. Ooh. Ooh, a cutscene. Alvin again.
I dreamt I was a witcher fighting this monster, and I wasn't afeared at all!
Only fools feel no fear.
Villagers say Berengar's afraid to kill some giant fish. Not you. I want to be a witcher.
Okay.
Do you think it's fun?
Sure. One like you. Not like Berengar.
True, Berengar's a bitch.
So brave. They never grow ill.
We never get sick, but that's cost us blah blah blah. Wouldn't you rather be a knight?
Wouldn't you rather be a knight?
Knights are worthy too. I know. I'll be a witcher knight. Geralt, you're great. Will you play with me now?
Not now. I'll see you later.
Alvin is so strange. Ooh. What's here? A lakeside. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, we have to kill those, right? Hello. Ooh, hello, lady. Ow. Ow. I'm blind. Oops. What did they drop? Ectoplasm. Ooh. Almost killed Alvin. Oh, there's a place of power. Give me power, give me power. Nice. How many do we have to kill? Yeah, here. Hello. Again. Can stun her. She has nice shoes. Come on. Is Owen also fighting? No, he's not. Of course not. Stupid kid. Shoo! Ay, nice. Okay, we killed 3. How many do we have to go? No. There's no quest. Why not? Farm. Check him out. There's Alvin. A fireplace. Is there any loot? Come on. What? What? That's a nice spot. But no loot, nothing. Is this like a quest spot or something? Maybe like for later? Is there anything else here? Oops. What? Corpse. Let's have a look. A book. Elder blood. We can't carry it. Let's eat something then. Maybe a watermelon. Okie dokie. Lakeside, small farm. Tavern. I think I would like to go back to the inn and check my stash and see what we have, and like maybe get rid of some of the items. Who is Tayu? How can I get there? Oh, come on, jump down. Who is Tayu? It's one of those fish people. No. Let's go back. Kill the lady. Hello. Oh, hello. Shoo. Bye bye. Easy peasy. There you are. We can't talk to him. Hello? Dude, I can't see the HP of this thing. Come on. Wait, let me use fire. Okay, he's almost dead. Okay. Okay, kill him. Okay, nice. Tayu's hat trophy. Oh, isn't this the monster? Who was it? Was it the mayor? The Burgermeister? I was talking about a trophy and a monster. Yeah, maybe. Oh, druids. Red elves. Druid lantern. What the heck? We have nothing to place here. I guess we have to find something, right? What do they have? Is it meat? I don't know. Maybe wine or something like this. I don't know. Maybe we, you know, we're gonna talk to the guys in the village. Maybe they know something. Some of the peasants. Oh, wyvern. Can I stun the wyvern? Yeah. That's meat. Restores vitality. Yeah, we need to go to the inn. That's like not good. A buff. Okay, how to get back to the inn? Farm. Lakeside. Let's go to the inn. Wait. Okay. I almost missed the place of power. It's kind of hidden here in the tree. Very nice. Oh. Isn't this the guy the Lady of the Lake spoke about? Hello.
Who was the lady led to me?
Greetings. My name is Geralt.
A witcher?
Yeah.
Here to deal with the noon wraiths?
More or less.
I lead the life of a hermit with few luxuries, but make yourself at home.
Thank you.
I can
What a
offer
nice guy.
water, food, and a game of dice.
By your speech, I assume you're well educated.
By your speech, I assume you're well educated.
Correct. I spent most of my life serving King Foltest as a diplomat.
Ooh.
Would it be forward if I asked what inspired you to seek isolation?
I can only state that I left when the Lady of the Lake summoned me to serve her.
Don't you get bored?
I brought my library when I went into exile.
Oh,
I
nice.
used the knowledge in the books of herbs to prepare potions for the people of Murky Waters, who provide food in exchange.
Your knowledge could be useful.
Years of solitude have allowed me to copy some of my books many times over.
Nice.
I would be delighted to know these copies were of use to another.
So we can buy them, but maybe we can like get them through questing.
Anything a witcher can do for you?
I do have a problem.
How can I help?
There's a druid's ring nearby with an ancient
see?
statue of the goddess. The place is saturated with the power and attracts dangerous entities.
Not surprising.
The Wild Hunt began haunting the ring recently. Its king hopes to lure the souls of the warriors laid in the kurgans by my hut.
I have dealt with the hunt. What would you like me to do?
Kill 9 phantoms, a hallowed number of the druids. Perhaps the appearance of a witcher will drive off the king of the hunt. As your reward, you may have a book on vampires, ownership of a hut, or a wreath of immortals.
Ooh, that's a lot.
I can do that.
Remember
That's
this.
a good deal.
The king of the hunt is a powerful opponent, and no mortal, not even you, can hope to defeat him.
So how do I fight him?
Find mandrake root by the kurgans near my hut.
Welcome back.
The magic herb will keep the king of the hunt at bay. Merely light the candle that stands within the ring and sprinkle mandrake upon the flame.
Oof.
Yeah, that sounds helpful.
What a nice guy,
How can I
though.
help?
You play dice? Before we play.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
Oof.
Who lies beneath the kurgans I saw before your hermitage?
Knights who died serving the lady over
Ooh,
the
knights.
ages.
Maybe they have the armor
defended
parts,
her honor
armor
against
pieces.
the Black Skull Knight. Elavera perished at the foot of her altar, fighting a water beast. Boar's tomb is symbolic, for the knight was lost on a holy mission. The last is for Renard, an ordinary innkeeper, who stopped customers from pissing in the lake.
Do you take care of the Kurgans?
Indeed. That is how I serve the lady. Her power is strong near the Kurgans. At night, sometimes, you can speak with the lady's champions.
Ooh.
From them I draw wisdom and knowledge of past times.
So are those the knights? Because if the champions of the lady are the knights, we can maybe ask them about the armor.
Who lies beneath the Kurgans I saw before your hermit?
Oops. No.
Who lies beneath the fifth mound?
The last stands empty, awaiting a new champion.
Who is the Lady of the Lake?
I know her to be a goddess. At times I see her dressed in white, traversing the fields through morning fog, her bare feet stepping lightly over the dewy grass.
Do you like her?
I love her. I believe the lady is not of this world. Mysteriously, she affects the entire area, safeguarding its people and granting them abundance. Yet her influence is subtle, and she never imposes her power.
Intriguing.
How can I help?
Yeah, there's more.
Can I ask you something?
There's more we want to know. Here.
I heard you're an expert on the legend of the Holy Grail.
You seek the Holy Grail?
I might. Let's talk first.
Know that the legend of the Holy Grail has been studied for centuries. It's been interpreted in myriad ways.
You must know an abridged version. Say, 3 theories?
There are hundreds. But all right, 3. The classic theory, of which I myself am a proponent. The conspiracy theory. And finally, one of the most mysterious. The philosophical or mystical.
What?
Which one first?
Classic. Conspiracy. Yeah.
The conspiracy theory sounds interesting.
This was popularized by Bronze Dan and begins with a convoluted theory about the derivation of the word Grail. A few tortuous pages in, we learn the Holy Grail is actually Sangreal, which in the Elder tongue denotes royal hallowed blood.
Yeah.
Bronze Dan concludes that the Grail is actually the descendants of the prophet Lebioda.
Sounds familiar.
Go on.
These descendants, talented in the ways of magic, were protected by a secret organization before they ultimately mixed their own blood with that of Ensaid, the knowledgeable one. The theory goes on to present the tempestuous and twisted fate of Sangreal, but the author gets lost in his arguments, often contradicts himself. Generally, it turns into an unholy mess.
Enough genealogy and genetics. I sense that's a false trail.
Which theory should I present next?
The philosophical one.
The philosophical, mystical one.
The most esoteric. The Grail is a concept, a general understanding of good. The search for the Grail is nothing beyond an ordinary quest for perfection.
Interesting.
The Grail has no specific form or shape. It differs for each individual. It can be an object, an idea, a discovery. It can also be a search for the truth about oneself. This theory claims the quest for the Grail to be the goal in itself. The result is of secondary importance.
What are you suggesting?
I serve the lady and am more insightful than you think.
Have a good one, Wraiths.
I know you return
Thank you for saying hi.
of the living
Have a good
from
night.
death, presumably in search of something, but that is none of my concern. Just remember one thing.
What?
What, yeah?
At the end of your journey, the Grail may prove to be entirely different from what you initially expected.
Tell me the classic theory.
Good choice. The Grail is a cup, a powerful magical object whose meaning cannot be fathomed by even the most powerful sorcerers. This chalice possesses the power to heal all diseases, poisonings, and wounds, and pain will turn into power. One theory also states that in the hands of a rightful ruler, it can heal entire lands or protect their inhabitants from danger, creatures of the dark, natural disasters, and so forth.
Sounds like Dandelion's ballads, only without a love story.
All who drink from this miraculous cup are healed, fortified, and enlightened to understand the truth.
Let's move on to the conspiracy.
This was popularized by Bronze Dan and begins with a convoluted theory about the derivation of the word Grail.
But this I've heard this before. Okay.
Go on.
These which
Thank you.
How can I?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Can I ask? What is it?
What do you know about the Wild Hunt?
It is a group of crazed spectres who traverse the heavens searching for souls like themselves.
Okay.
They are susceptible to magic, especially of the ritual kind.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
What can the Wreath of Immortelles do?
You might find it useful.
Wow.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
And the last one is, yeah.
Why does the Lady of the Lake seem skeptical about the search for the Holy Grail?
Many fine knights set out seeking the Grail, abandoning their roles as guardians of peace and justice under the guidance of the Fisher King and the Lady of the Lake. Now the Fisher King is mute and the knight's gone. I think the lady must be very lonely.
But she's a goddess.
You know not how lonely a goddess.
Okay.
Do you think goddesses cannot be lonely? The gods ultimately created us in their own image.
Let's play dice.
Dice?
Not so often. I see it as mental exercise.
Was enough talk. Let's play. What do we have? 4 and 4. A pair. Nope. 3, 3, 5, 5. Oof. Yay. It's not good. Then, give me 3 of a kind. Come on. Nope. I've lost. Crap. Come on. Wow. He has a pair. We have 2. Okay. We need a 1 or a 4. Come on. Ah. Close. Come on. No, nothing. Ah, I got a 3 of a kind. Come on. Screw you. Let's go. Oof. It was a long talk here with the guy. Okay. What's the red stuff? What's the dot? Ah, okay. I see. Thanks. Yeah, what's the quest? Staging in the house. Nope. So, do we go back now to the Lady of the Lake? Julian. We have like 2 quests with Julian. Okay. Armor. I must use Mandrake Root to drive the Wraiths of the King of the Hunt away. Okay. Berenga. Yeah, that's the drowners. Problem. Okay. So let's talk to the guy, to the priest. Yeah. I mean, we have to go to the inn anyway. Oh, hey. Buck. Oops. Ah, come on. Let's go to the lake. Lake or... No, here, right? Like, Act 4 is so huge. Really need oh. What the heck? Yeah, we need a mount. Be nice. Okay. Oh no, that's a crypt. No. Oh crap. I don't want to fight. Oh no. I guess we can find another piece of armor here. If I want to go to the inn. Come on. Please die. Oof. Is the crypt big? Yeah, it's large. Okay. Never mind then. Let's go. But good to know that's the crypt. Is it on the map now? Yeah, cool. Yeah, for later. But now. Need to get rid of all the books and stuff. That's the... no... Let me collect all of them. Come on, jump down. Come on. Pum. And yeah, we still need to find the elves. Yep. Is Oliver here? Oh, he's gone now. Oh. We have monkeys. Hello, monkey. Oh, there's Oliver. Here. Yeah, that's at night. Let's go to the inn. La. Oh, there's Julian. Nice. But first of all, loot and items. Here. Oops. Hello.
Greetings, sir.
Spacious.
What?
I meant no offense.
How can I...
Any interesting news?
Oh, wedding, that's what. The mayor's daughter, Elena, is marrying a townsman called Julian. He's staying here.
Who's cheating on Julian, right?
Where's the village mayor?
There's a large hut in the village where the mayor spends his time. But he lives in another large hut, so...
Yeah.
I'll find it.
How can I help?
One thing.
One thing.
Yes?
You look sad. No, let me check my stuff. So, formula. Let's put everything into the stash. Yeah. Holy crap. Necklace. Yep. Flint. What's this? Formula? Yeah. Alcohol, meat. Vodka. Yeah, we don't need the alcohol. Goose. Do we need the fat though? I have no idea. High quality base for blade coating. I don't use it though. Yeah, screw it. Milk. It's actually quite good for like restoring mana and stuff. Flint. Nope. Okay, that's better. I think we need one for the lady, right? Oops. What the heck?
How can I?
One thing.
Yes?
For that one peasant woman. Only one, please. How can I shift? No. Double click or drag to move to inventory. Double click. Yeah, one, only one. Yeah, we have the trophy. We have to sell it. Almost 3k, nice. Okay, I think it's fine. Hello.
May I help?
I have questions.
Ask, traveller.
What's special about this settlement?
Oh, yeah.
Murky waters. We live in seclusion. Tobias Hoffman leads us. Know, too, that our ancestors once inhabited the underwater city.
The underwater city?
Lake waters engulfed the underwater city. Some say the gods were angered by debauchery. Now the Vodianoi inhabit the city.
Did I sense pride?
We glory in our ancient heritage, just as we take pride in our prize-winning cow.
Yeah.
As for our ancestors' bad habits, much has changed since then.
Yeah, I don't know. I've met who was it? Selena, yeah, so.
Prize-winning cow.
She's in the corral between the houses. Our pride and joy. She's made murky waters
I wonder
famous.
what happens when we slay the cow.
May I help you?
Farewell.
Let's talk to Julian. Hello.
Greetings, Witcher.
What's up with his face?
I've heard a lot of good things about your kind.
That's rare. Usually people treat me like a leper.
Not in my house. When I was a child, I heard many tales of a Witcher who saved my grandfather's life in exchange for a silver penny.
That must have been a while back. I'm Geralt.
Oh, yes. In the olden days. I'm Julian.
Hi, Julian.
It's a pleasure.
Is the guy in the back just pissing? Oh, come on.
I've taken Berenger's job. Decided to handle this problem myself.
We have a serious problem. The underwater city is the source of the village's wealth. A while back, a group of our divers went missing. Later, we found their boat adrift.
Underwater city.
Inside, it was slaughter, Witcher. Someone cut them to bits. Then we learned the Vodianoi worship a monster that thirsts for human blood.
Yeah,
they
we
make
killed
bloody
3 of them,
sacrifices
right?
to it on the island. If you
Or to
eliminated that monstrosity...
Have you tried talking to the Vodianoi?
That makes no sense. They don't understand our language. Anyway, the underwater ruins are of a human city. We're fully entitled to what's there. Kill Dagon. That's the monster's name.
Dagon?
The entire village will be grateful, and I'll give you one of my grandfather's diamonds.
Oh, nice. Wait. What diamonds? Diamonds, diamonds, or diamonds, diamonds?
I'll do it.
Dagon emerges from the water when blood runs down the altar. Fish people bleed too, you know.
Okay.
Tell me the story of your grandfather.
Grandfather, may Melitele watch over his soul, had a plot of land. A piece of a rocky, frozen valley in northern Kovir, and a deserted coal mine with no coal. Grandfather always said that a treasure was concealed in the valley. He worked hard every year to discover that treasure. Initially, many gladly took the jobs he offered and helped. But soon it became clear that Grandfather had gone mad, that there was no treasure. When he was 47, had rheumatism and a collection of
47
scalps above his mantle, he was overcome with grief and went outside. He began cursing the heavens, berating all the known gods in the foulest language he knew. The gods answered. There was a terrible rumble, and an avalanche descended on the valley. Grandfather regained consciousness, burrowed out of the snow, and looked around to see something that would change his life. The entire valley was glimmering strangely, glimmering so beautifully that he nearly didn't see the beast coming towards him with a heavy gait. Grandfather fled, bending over once to pick up a strangely glimmering stone. In short, he escaped. Descending from the mountains, he encountered a witcher who agreed to slay the monster in exchange for a silver penny. They returned to the valley, and the witcher slew the beast. He could not help noticing the wealth laying in that valley, yet he demanded nothing beyond the penny promised him earlier. Grandfather grew to trust him and knew that sooner or later someone or something would come along and want to take his treasure, for the treasure in the valley was immense. Diamond deposits that took years to extract. They became partners. The Witcher watched the workers, killed monsters, drove off bandits, and Grandfather managed the business. He's a legend in Kovir, and my family is wealthy and respected. That's the whole story.
That's why, who was it? Alice? Alina? No, Alina, right? That's why Alina wants to marry this guy. Yeah, makes sense.
What's up?
Soon I'll marry the village mayor's daughter, Alina. We're planning our wedding as we speak.
Dice. You got stuff. Ooh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can we just kill him? Just kill the guy and get all the loot. Player. Is there a... I think there is a fireplace, right? Next to the river. Tum. Hello.
Goodness.
Yep. Yeah, let's finish this quest. Yeah. Fireplace. No, none. Oh no. Unlucky. Okay, let's go back. We have to skip some time. We have to skip time and come back at night. Is this the village actually? Oh yeah. Yeah, we need a mount. Would be nice to have a mount. I don't know. A bloody horse or I don't know, a bicycle. Yeah, let's talk to the innkeeper and skip some time. Let's go rent the room. Yeah, hello.
Got any rooms?
5 already.
Let's go. Yeah. Midnight should be fine. Let's go. So. What is he doing here at night? Nope. Yeah. I think we have to like kill 3 groups of droners, and then we need to go back to that one lady. The naked one. Oh no, right, we have to find the necklace too. Yeah. Anyone here? Ever? We have to kill those guys. Yeah. Not the ugly ones. Hello, boys. Shoo! Come on. Stay down. Go, 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 go. Ah, too late. Man, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Are you okay? And the last one. Oh. I must slightly drowned dead Zephyr. Oh yeah, this guy. So this is the guy who's still on the necklace, so I have to kill him. So the heavy one is not the right attack. Ooh, nice combo. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Let's go back. The thing is, like, we don't see his HP in water. It's, yeah. A bit annoying. But we're fine. He's tanky, though. He's super tanky. Wait, I'm using the wrong sword. I'm using the steel sword. Ah, idiot. Yeah, this is better. Ooh, yeah. In his dick. Necklace. Oh yeah, nice. And a silk scarf. Yeah. A Naiad, right, Naiad. Is she only at night there? I think so, right? So let's go to Naiad and then to the Lady of the Lake. Hello. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. At least give me a mount or some kind of teleportation or something. And I'm definitely going to try to slay the cow. I'm gonna save, just to be safe, you know, to be not to like mess up with everything, with the storyline and so on. But yeah, I want to slay the cow and see what happens. Yeah. Oh, Alvin. Strange kid. Yeah, we need to go there. Campfire crypt. Yep. Where's Berenger? Hello. I don't want to fight. Right now, we're just gonna skip everything. The worshippers. I think we need to kill them too, right? Oops, oops.
Help!
Oh, what's going on? Ow, ow, ow.
I know something you don't.
Like what?
The funny fishman has come back. Those evil fish people finished eating from the lady's altar. Disgusting!
No.
The Vodyanoi priest has returned? I must speak with him.
Yeah, they're in the back. They're in the back. Okay. Hello, hello. What the heck? Ooh. Would you mind using your sword, please? Thanks. And finisher. Oh, lovely. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, nice. Shoot. Perfect. No, Alvin.
Yes?
Be good. I'll see you later.
Hello? Okay, she's going to sleep here. There's Nayad. Let's give her the necklace. And actually save. No. Hello.
Let's talk.
I have your necklace.
Splendid. Now your reward. I'll grant you a book on the Vodyanoi, the Earth Rune, or I'll treat your wounds whenever you need.
Ooh. Okay. The book or healing? I'd like to be your lifelong patient. Yeah. Patient. Yeah.
I'd like to be your lifelong patient.
I knew you would choose so. Always, when you come to me, I shall tend to your wounds.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take this token as a memento.
Oh.
The amulet will protect you from drowners.
Oh, nice. Nice booty. What's the amulet? Okay. Cool. Let's talk to the priest. And then maybe go and meet the Lady of the Lake. Oh. Hello.
Cloak. Gulpul Talur.
I've taken Berenger's job. Tell me about this conflict.
We underwater live deep. We lady love, yet not all. Many Dagon love, lady leave.
Okay.
The humans kill. I plead your sword, Dagon, 'tis love. I give reward.
I see.
Big blood bovine in village, Dagon for her come. This love, Dagon.
This love.
I give reward. Something sword? Something wonderful.
You want me to steal the cow and use it to bait Dagon?
The cow. Big blood bovine on altar. Dagon come from deep.
I'm supposed to kill it on the altar.
Proper human sacrifice.
Yeah.
All right, I'll lure the cow to the altar and kill Dagon.
I knew it. I knew there was something with the cow. Bulbul.
Look, I'm no cowherd, so I don't quite know how to lure the big blood bovine.
Fruits and nuts. Big blood bovine love fruits and nuts.
Fruits and nuts? Those peasants are mad.
Yeah. Nothing new.
Oak. Gulpul Talur.
Here, the other one.
I saw hostile Vodyanoi on the shore.
They be evil Dagon Albatol. This love lady's altar.
This looks creepy.
Must had flee. Now they in water and I guard altar again.
Okay.
Farewell.
I must go to the village and lure the cow away. Okay, yeah. But it is at night, right? Let's take the boat. Oops. Yeah. Oh. Getting old. Getting old. So. There she is. Lady of the Lake. Hello, I'm back.
Yes?
Milady, you look pensive.
Sometimes I see the future, Witcher. Destiny has entangled its threads round a witcher.
Wait, is the Lady of the Lake an elf?
Path leads into
Look at
a
the
dark
ears.
future, into sadness and pain. I wish to help him survive.
Who is it, milady?
You or Berengar. Speak with him, and may one of you take up Destiny's thread.
Okay.
I'll speak to Berengar.
Cool.
Yes?
Milady, can I do anything for you?
The peace of my land has been disturbed. The humans and the Vodyanoi quarrel due to greed, fear, and misunderstanding.
I assume each side has an informal leader.
You assume correctly. You may speak to the Vodyanoi priest near my statue.
Yeah.
Julian represents the humans.
It's Julian?
I'll tend to this.
Who is in the right?
It's not about who's right. I want them to reconcile.
Then you must slay Dagon. To do so, bring me objects symbolizing harmony from both communities.
Okay.
I'll return soon.
You will find clues on the nature of these objects on the statue.
Okay, cool.
Yes?
These are what you wanted here. We have something?
Milady, are these what you wanted?
Try again, Witcher.
Okay, yeah.
Very well. Back to Julian and the priest.
Okay. Just confused for a moment.
Yes?
Milady, where can I find the Vodyanoi priest?
At my altar, on the shore.
Okay.
Though Dagon's worshippers occasionally drive him away.
I see.
Yes?
And the last option?
Milady, I have had a revelation and wish to embark on a mission.
Geralt, I'm warning you.
Okay.
The hermit helped me come to an understanding.
Tell me.
Soon I will depart. I don't know if I'll find my Grail, but I must.
I shall not keep you.
I do understand your sorrow, your solitude. If I can do anything.
Cease treating me like a goddess.
Hmm.
I have enough worshippers. I lack one who sees me as other than the object of a cult.
Okay.
Milady, simple folk, they don't understand.
I judge them not. But let's return to your desire to help. Begin by paying me a compliment.
Okay.
I'm no good at this. Milady, your wisdom
Just say she has nice boobs, dude.
Inferior only to your goodness.
Enough. I choose not to believe you don't find me attractive. Rather, I blame your famous scruples.
Milady, your eyes are like stars glimmering in the night
This is
sky.
awkward.
Distant and cold.
Weak.
Weak, Witcher.
True, yeah, that was bad. That was very
Your
bad.
ass puts others to shame.
Yeah. Here we go.
None has ever paid me such a compliment.
A compliment.
My brave knights only praise my soul, though I knew where their eyes
Yeah,
visited.
it's difficult not to.
Regardless, Geralt, must I tell you my desire, or can you divine it?
Yeah, that's desire with a fish. Cool. Got another card. Nice. But she's an elf, right? I used to be. Wait. I feel like all the magic creatures are kinda elvish, aren't they? Nice, got the card with the goddess, yeah.
Farewell.
But I was hoping to get a card with the other lady, with Mayat, because she looks hot. But yeah, green boobies are green boobies. Those are the best boobies. But nice, we got like a lot of quests. Jesus Christ. A lot of things to do. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But I think I will slowly go and grab something to eat. I'm getting hungry. Like, yeah. Almost dying. So is Nayat only here at night, or is she like also coming here, being here during the day? Lovely.
I can't meditate with a fire out.
Oh yeah, right.
Seems I have to light it first.
Yeah. It's easy.
I can't meditate
Dude,
with a fire out. Seems I have to light it first.
Let's have a look. Oh, we level up. Yeah, we level up. Let's scale stamina. Yeah. Knockdown. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. So Act 4 is here. I believe then Act 5 would be again in Vizima, right? Oh, she's here actually. Chilling in water. Okay, anyways. I have no idea what's up with the monkeys. I will have to like look up like what's behind the monkeys like in The Witcher. I have no idea what the explanation is for the presence of the monkeys in the game. Hello. Look at their boobies. They jingle so much. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, let's save. Let's save and close the day, because I'm super hungry. I need to eat something. Pasta. Obviously, pasta. Pasta, pasta. So. Bum 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 bum. Okie dokie. That should be enough for today. Oof, a lot of progress, a lot of new stuff, new quests. Alvin is being super creepy these days. I have no idea what's up with the boy. He's, yeah. Can we kill him, please? Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and watching and commenting in the chat, helping with the game, and you know the drill. Anyway, I wish you a nice and pleasant Friday. You have to work, hey? Yeah, I do. I have also work to do. Anyway, have a good one. Have a good night, Blank. Wait. Are you at the East Coast? Is it like early morning for you? I'm always getting confused by those time zones. I have no idea. Anyway, it's 1 AM. Okay, never mind. Alright, have a good one. Have a good night. And yeah, thank you. More of The Witcher tomorrow. I'm gonna continue playing the game. Yeah. I'm curious what's going to happen with all the Vizima drama, and also like with Alice and is it Alice? No, Alina, right. Anyway. Yeah, let's get some food. See you later, alligator. Bye bye. See ya. Au revoir. Salut. Harry sucks.